Okay. Looks like we should be live. We're gonna do a quick little check. Everything looks normal. I'm flying all over the place. All right, I think we're good. Hello, Steven. Welcome. Okay, let me move the mic just a hair. Somewhere about there. Morton, hello, welcome. All right, chat is working. Spinning all over the place. Chat is working. Good, 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 good. Stream Elements Bot is here. Welcome, Stream Elements Bot. That is very loud. That's a little better. Still a little loud. Turn that down a hair. Turn that down a hair. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Hello and welcome, everyone. Waiting on the birthday girl. Got a couple minutes here, though, before stream technically is supposed to start. How is everyone doing today? That's running. Yeah, we should be good. Why is my tracking a little bit weird? Let me move my camera just a touch. Is that everybody? I got my hands up too. This game takes like no power. The shame if something were to happen to them. Yeah, I know. I kind of need them. But Steven just started a 3-day weekend. Lucky you. You're going to see me every time I push up my glasses. It'll do that. I mean, if they bug you more, I can unplug them. Just the plug-in right here. I'm just glad I got my work done in time to get here. It was pretty close, but I got it done. All right. It is not quite 3 yet. Waiting. Still playing the waiting game here, Steven. If you see Carl, he'll eat your hands. Well, I'll just make sure that Carl doesn't see me. I don't wave at Carl when he gets here, so. Well, it is 3 o'clock, so I am going to start. I forgot what we were doing, to be honest, so I think we can talk to our partner here. Good old Dirtwater. He has the tummy grumblies that only hands can satisfy. Well, we'll see how he feels after he catches these hands. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon, except it was a wilder place back then. Was it? Well, It was while we were here. She shoots you a wink. What should we do next? Well, if you're looking to find the lay of the land, I'd guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretations. Makes sense. Okay, yep. So I am going to the railroad is where I am going. Wayo on the railroad. I've got a whole bunch of things here as well. I finished up Cowardice. Didn't I need to do something in the Dave Yard? Lead pie. I got a lockpick and needle. That's just journal. Oh, I'd take the skull back. That went back to the other place, though. I found... Yeah, okay. I remember now. Alright. We have to take that back to, like, here. But we'll go to Snake Spring first. Something at the side of the road catches your attention. It's a slumped-over skeleton wearing a wizard hat. I think you'll agree that's reasonably attention-getting. The skeleton lifts her skull and peers at you. She holds up a rusty old can of beans and scrapes her thumb bone across her first two fingers in the universal gesture for financial transaction. Talk her out of the beans! You know, those beans have got to be way past their expiration date. And that can is pretty rusty, might be a risk of botulism. Maybe I should just... The skeleton throws the can at you with an exasperated sigh. Cool! I got some ancient beans. Ooh, 3 mysticality. Oh wait, no, that's the lapel. 3 melee attack, 3 spell damage. What does mysticality do for me again? Just so I know. It affects the amount of damage you do with spells and the amount of damage you take from spell. Okay, so that increases my spell resistance and my... Okay, so that's probably better. Hey, there's a snake spring here. An endless stream of snakes pours out of the hole in the canyon wall. Grab a big one. 41 damage. Alright, so Bean Shield. Get my Bean Golem. And we'll fire him a Stink Pistol. And then we'll have her shoot as well. 5 damage. Yep. Alright. Oh. 7. The beans. That should... Wow, Stink Pistol's pretty strong. The bean's pretty strong, too. Snake Liver. The snake doesn't have enough skin on it for you to even bother pulling out your knife. Hooray! I want to fight another snake. I got the jump on him. The snake liver dude. Oh, heals people. Okay. So it does 5 stench damage a turn and it stacks? That is ridiculously strong. So it does 10 more damage. That's crazy. Snake liver. So I get 15 experience each time I do that. So this is just an experience farm is all. How much experience do I get for fighting 4 of them? Those snakes really like beans. $11. I'm gonna get poison on that one. That should kill that one. Oh, it shouldn't, didn't. Those snakes really do not like beans. Oh, well, that one's done. We'll get more stench on that one. Now it doesn't matter. Next turn it's over. Death, welcome! Hi, Death. That should be the end. They don't have enough skin. Poisons the target, sets the enemy on fire. Okay. All right, so this is just a enemy farm for experience. Not bad if I needed some quick EXP for something. 134. Alright, well, let's up the Bean Golem. Let's go a higher spell damage. We'll throw another Ingumption. I can come here and farm whenever I need. Good to know. Plus I can get items. Okay, let's go to the old mission then. How's it going today, Death? You come across a horse trying fruitlessly to figure out how to use a pair of binoculars. Those aren't for you, buddy. The horse reluctantly agrees and trots off, leaving the binoculars behind. Well, I'm gonna grab them. Disposable binoculars. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. One of those days, eh, Death? You've been poked by some mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries, just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. I can click and move too, so I really don't need... It's an empty relic case with a spot for a skull. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a pelvis, spot for a finger bone. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, whoa, slow down. What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow! I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The Cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Jay. Now what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait. Do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they don't. Okay, sorry. What happened? The saints went marching in, obviously. The saints... Oh, it's too terrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes! And if they aren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's a month overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the Cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead, do what you must, I suppose. Okay. Pew pew. Good luck down there. What's your name? Wish there were some tulips. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They look all riled up and twitching. Kick it over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them isn't a great idea. Kick them. Oh, there's not even that many. How much HP do they have? They have a lot of HP. Well, this might have been a bad idea. Okay, let's... use that on him. That heals. You gain 1 AP. Let's rope that one. And then we are going to stack stench damage on this guy. Hopefully they don't do a lot of damage. But we'll find out. 11, that's a lot of damage. He's immune to poison. He's stunned. Am I dead? I'm not dead, but I'm close. Holy crap! Okay, so they're immune to stench. Deal 2 to 3 damage to the target. We're gonna burn through everything. That's a good question. You have 19. Alright, we need to kill, because they do 11 a pop. Burn that. Oops. I might be... Oh, it's going to be close. That one can't attack, so it's going to be really close. Really close. Target will get wet. Five to 7, that's not enough. That kills that one. How much HP do you have? Okay, let's get Jay fully healed. That regen is saving my life here. They're immune to poison. We're gonna see if... Yeah, it's got 1K and it's got 23 dislikes to 13 likes. I can't believe people are so mad that the game is broken. Okay, so that's death. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about how it's going. I'm really glad I put an extra point into that bean. That's a lot of damage. $75, that was a low amount of experience for that hard of a fight. Handful of loose teeth and skull chips. What are those? The skull is a gold tooth. Take it. The skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. I'm gonna fight it. These guys have a lot of health. Is there like a level? I don't know if I'm supposed to be here yet. That bean is doing work. The skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason. Look under it. A souvenir spoon was resting on a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discerning. 3 moxie. The skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Listen closely. The skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Sounds like gibberish, but though really creepy gibberish. It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number. Oh, hey, put it back. An experience. Okay, how much do I have? 104. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna up my healing per round, because that is a massive benefit. For some reason, okay, I don't have a pickaxe. These bones are jiggly and rattling in an agitated way. Alrighty then. I find it a little funny. I was told... Someone told me I was 100% wrong about the game not adding content between my last play session and your review because... Yeah, I mean, that was the same guy who said it was an EA game, so why not try it? Go, Mr. Bean. I'm assuming he's immune to stench damage too. Alright. The bean can kill everybody. Skeleton bone. Okay, hooray. This pile of skulls is strictly decorative. This is the way to Pasillo del Santo. Yeah, this coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Look inside. It's empty. Curious. Oh, that's the way out. Don't worry, I'll skate through this mission no problem. Yeah, it was... It's weird how... It's a plaque. Read it. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross! Here lies Santa Cortada. She was... Yeah, Bean Golem is awesome. Just like you. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Spooky. It's a plaque. Read it. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope. But there was some kind of bureaucracy issue, so they weren't able to un-beatify him. I am Pope. Seriously. Saint Pope stands beautificially here by the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without ever having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. I'll leave him alone, I guess. 10 moxie to insult him. The saint appears to be resting in pieces. I need 10 mysticality. 10 muscle. Okay, so in order to get these back, I have to be way... Well, actually... Okay, we can do the mysticality one right away. Don't worry, I'll put you back together again. Oh, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly? Fight them! Nope, at the very last minute, the bones fly apart. Seems like all you've accomplished was making them angry. Rats. This might be bad. Ow. Ow. Well, this is not good. So that one buffs them, and that one heals them. Hey, Faye, thanks for stopping by. This is gonna be a hard fight. Yeah, just beat them up. Just beat all of them up. Okay, so I gotta kill that one first. Yeah, this is gonna be a end fight. I mean, we'll keep giving it a shot here. I might survive as long as they don't keep... As long as they don't stack on J, it should be alright. Because that should kill the one, but we're gonna have to deal with that casting. We're relying on the bean. That's that one in the back. Yeah, this is probably not going to end well. I'm going to need a few more levels before I can get this one done. burnt through all my items. I was hoping Gub would stop by so we could sing her happy birthday, but yeah, that's it. Okay, fair enough. You gain the effect angry. Troy, you wake up. Well, that's nice. You'll pass out from rage. So how long does that last? That's a huge buff. Alright, well, we'll have to come back here after I get a little bit stronger. Wait, do I have... Oh, I can still eat stuff. Maybe I should do that. That would help. Rain damage by 10 for the rest of the day. I don't want spell damage to go up. Muscle I don't want. Extra that would be... Eh. We'll come back here after I get a couple more levels. This is a little beyond me. We'll go back down here and we'll go to the railroad camp. I think north of the railroad tracks is a little too much for old Jay. On the side of the trail, you see an old man struggling to get a rope untied from a fence post. Help him untie it. Using your advanced powers of observation and your intimate knowledge of the topological sciences, you make quick work of the knot and send the old feller on his way. Too late, you notice the other end of the rope was tied to the man's leg, and that there was a sign nailed to the fence post reading, "Incorrigible thief, do not untie." Well, I did my good deed for the day. Why are we stopped? This guy should never been in charge of the switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal who runs a store down south of here. Name's Button Willow. Button Willow mix something. Where's this store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right between a cactus and a different cactus. He points to a spot on your map. Well, nice. Thank you. Don't mention it. You don't mention it. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fella over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles, then I'd say that paperbacked idiot over there with the absurd white hat is the fella you're looking for. All right, thank you. Hi. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organization and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the butt you will ever imagine. You want help? You want to help? Congratulations. You're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my model. Swell. I don't even get the fancy hat? I guess I'm the boss now. The man looks you up and down. Well, I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends a hand. Name's Shmee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had the months it would take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'd take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We just used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it. Sneaky little vermins. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up in Gustavusson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land around and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you're planning to go in guns a-blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on will be fine, just so long as there's enough of it. I'll look into it. Well, maybe I'm gonna go buy a watch. I don't need to walk all the way back, do I? Let's go get a watch. I want a watch. Got some cheap wine. Good news. Dang it. Ouch. Yeah, it'd be cool. The one behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures to the goods she has for sale. Take a look. Okay. That's equipped. That's equipped. Lick, welcome. Those can get sold. Those can get sold. Lock I want to keep. That's equipped. Those I'm pretty sure can get sold. Those can get sold. I don't want to upgrade my Moxie. I'm wearing that. Alright. Well, I better buy advanced beancraft. Mind your meat. Ooh, Dickorin. Cheap whiskey. Nice. I'm gonna buy Dickorin. Read the book from cover to cover and learned, among other things, that its cover price was way too high. Nice. After you're done reading it, you used your newfound skills to pawn it off to a wide-eyed group for 60 meat. Done and done. Let's learn more beancraft. There's a list of meditations techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Gives you use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. This game is pretty good. It's a lot of reading, but it's funny. So if you don't mind reading, this is a really good game to play. There's an article about butter and an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives Butterbean, a spell that reduces the opponent's okay, so that's a debuff. I think I want Bean Wall. I'm gonna go for Bean Wall. It costs 2? That's not terrible for 3 hits, but I need a lot more. You dropped the book on the other side of the wall and lost it? Aww. Hey, everything's a little cheaper. I should have waited to buy the book until after I learned Dickorin, but it is what it is. Okay, I needed a pickaxe for that one place, so let's buy that. And that's oh, I want to buy the needle too. Okay. I'll have to come back for the hammer. I think I need probably need these for something. But I gotta earn more meat. You also don't have to walk silly like I do. That's a skill. Alright, so we did that. What does Wandering do? Silversmith Hound. Well, I'm gonna go to the Silversmith's house. You could say that enough. The sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Well, help myself. Oh, okay, so I have to... I could have smashed that bullet into a needle? Crap. Should have kept it. Lockpicking consumes a needle. Well, I'm going to consume the needle. Go inside. Safe cracking? Shelf looks pretty picked over. Search. Couple of things. Instant grits, plum pudding. This bookshelf contains 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though. It's too neatly organized. Looks like the guy was hiding something. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop, might come in handy. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, is that a spittoon? A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that was bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate it. I know, quitter. I felt like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably used when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. Listen, you're speaking my language here, Mr. Narrator. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just skimming past the text, bedpan? I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up, I'm investigating it. Okay, fine, have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand into up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously kept from the that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter jaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic taste by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will. So there. Still want to play the game, Faye? That's really good. That's really good. Yeah, I'm not going to wash that. I don't have safe cracking. I'll have to find out how to buy that. Alright. Looks like we're going to... Silver Platter? Wait, what? Okay, let's go back here. I just got like 5 extra points to every stat. What I need is more AP. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go grind a little bit. I could just as well go here and get a little bit more AP. Dan's discount Dynamite Dare House. I'll keep going where I'm going. I'm gonna go grind and get a little bit more gumption. So I have... How much gumption do I have? I have 3 AP and I need 5 for all those spells. Grab a handful. Okay, we're gonna cast, Increases your armor. Okay, so this doesn't help me in the fight where they're... that doesn't help me in the fight... against that skeleton, because they do mystical damage. That doesn't... Armor doesn't do anything with that. So I'd only need one, because I won't need that. Then the bean wall should get me... The bean wall should block 2 of their attacks, which should give me enough, I think? Bean is too powerful. Okay, so that one's done for, and then it's just this one. How much does this give me? The other one gives me 15, and this one gives me 40. So this is actually really fast. And I get a bunch of items for it. So yeah, I'm gonna... It might be a little bit boring, but I'm gonna grind a little bit. Okay, I can do them all now, because I have additional... Okay. Okay. Oh, a couple levels into that would be good, too. Cast my 2 spells. Okay, so I can't shoot through that guy. Good to know. Good to know. That bean is broken. Like, mega broken. I think we ran Faye off with the spittoon. Thanks for stopping by, Effie. Gub hasn't shown up, so I will let her know. Oh, no. I was just thinking that the spittoon might have been a little bit much. Because truth be told, it's a little bit much for me. No, the stench damage combined with the 5 from her should be enough to end that one. That's 1 down. The bean is very slow, though. What's your stream today about, Faye? What are you streaming, if I may ask? But, you know, finish your work before you answer. Okay, so that should be enough. Eating Japanese snacks. Okay, what was it? Okay, let's throw 1 in Bean Wall. Just as well throw 1 in Dickerin for the extra points. Oh, I get a buff in Mysticality. Okay. Gumption. Nine. Damage you take from spells. Okay, so that actually would help have me take less damage. Did you order like a snack box or something, or? Mostly I'm just curious. I know Death did something like that. Spent way too much money. I feel you. Way to be. I spent about $100 to be able to do this, so, you know, I feel you on spending too much money. But I figured for, like, game reviews and stuff, this would make things way more dynamic, so I think it'll be worth it. Okay, how much... So that gives me more HP. I've gotten a fair bit of enjoyment out of it. Okay, so let's drop another point into this. Oh. No, the game was $5. I spent $100 to be able to move my hands. That's what I meant when I was able to do this. A nearby cloud of dust turned out to be a bandit on a horse riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. Well, I know them, but you don't. Oh, yeah, that's true. The model was free. I made this. It's literally the leap motion that I have on my desk is what I was talking about spending the money on. So, it's just to be able to say don't shoot. Don't shoot. Which helps in this game, I have to admit. Well, like I said, we're gonna outfox her. Warn her about riding too fast. You should be careful. There's a lot of geomining activity around here. What? The rest of her sentence is cut off as her horse trips over a gopher hole and goes down in a snarl of flailing limbs and dust. You catch her meat pouch out of the air as miscellaneous loose possessions fly out in a tumbling cloud. Them's the breaks. 40 meat, you get 10 XP. Nice. But like I said, for like game reviews, being able to point at stuff or wave my hand or something is going to be nice because... Whoops, wrong button. Because as much as this is nice to have the model, being able to move a little bit more also really helps. So... Although what really sucks is I can't even use it with Baldur's Gate. Alright, we're gonna give this another shot. We're gonna eat that. Cheap wine. Moxie is range damage. So I don't want more speed. I don't really want more... Okay, I want this. Because that's going to give me more melee. And I'm going to be meleeing. Okay. So. Get my big bean up. And put up my bean wall to block spells. Okay, so the bean wall doesn't stop that. But they only do 6 damage. That's good to know. We're gonna be better off to focus fire. I'll have to start healing. I'll have to start healing him next turn. Okay, so that one's done. Get me close to top. They started off doing 12, so I should, but they stopped casting 2 spells at a time. Again, I think we're going to be better off to focus. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's burn through the other liver. That should mean they don't get buffs anymore. Nice. We should be okay now. Still healing a lot, but I should be alright. Give me 1 second, Death, and I will give you a very interesting and compelling answer, I promise. How do you feel about AR contact technologies that people are making? Yeah, it's gonna be very dependent on what it can do. Because we already had 60, got the skull and the ring, and Alice grew up. Grew up. 2 mysticality, 2 speed. That's probably better for me. It's gonna depend on what it can do and what the side effects are, because I guess I'm old enough to remember being told not to sit too close to a TV because it'll, destroy your eyes. Open it. You grunt and strain. Heavy sarcophagus. The skeleton cycle crap. His bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be... Wake him up. We big boy. We are going to go for the shield this time around. What did you destroy a skeleton? Well, I got that just in time. That's funny. That's funny. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a hard fight. Primarily marketed toward business right now, people like architects and the like who could look at a 3D life-size model of what they make and design. Yeah, but like... insult him, narrow his eye, and look at, manage to mad enough to fight. Alright, let's fight him. Wow, they're quick. Okay, we're gonna summon the bean. Thanks, Faye. I hope you have a good one too. Enjoy your snacks. Oh, she can just target him. That's easy. Fake Pope Hat. She became even stronger? Holy crap. 2 armor, 2 moxie. That's better. Plus, I have a Pope Hat. Okay, well, I got all that stuff, and I can turn that in now. They see me rolling. Oh, I have a pickaxe. Pick it apart. The center of the pile you unearth unskulled a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than stones usually do. But it's eerily louder than most stones you encounter. Oh, wait a minute, there's a whispering skull here. Listen closely. Okay. Listen to it. The rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect you can barely understand, though. Wait, no, it's just a thick accent. Listen more closely. Alice cocks an eyebrow. Are you sure you want to listen to this thing? Well, of course. You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, its whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee, meaningless to you unless you're planning on a spelunking trip. Oh well, at least you understand the accent now. You gained Appalachian skull whispering. Eerie. Skull whispers some dark mountain secrets to you, which you can't print here because your computer would catch fire. The fourth wall break. Okay, 224. Ooh, if I upgrade that, that sets an enemy on fire. I don't use that a lot, though. Maybe I should start. Let's go for one into outfoxing and one into lava fava. Then we have 24. I gotta get gumption up a little bit more so I get more AP. But that'll be another time. Return the skull. Return that. Well, shouldn't she look more happy? You recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though we don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. Cool, thanks. That's an offhand, isn't it? 3 mysticality. Well, I mean, I have to have this. Makes more sense with the Pope hat. I am going for an aesthetic here. Okay, so I don't want to go to Dan's Dynamite. Let's go to the Silver Platter. Silver Plater. A loud thwack noise draws your attention, and you follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who is butchering a bighorn sheep, or some other large desert animal with an oversized and heavy-looking meat cleaver. As he's hauling the implement up to his shoulder for another blow, he catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eyes. "Who's there? Don't test me, boy. I'll chop you up like this goat or whatever it is." Yikes. Help him out with his cleaver technique? I'm a bean slinger after all. Easy there, you're a butcher, right? Do you know chef magic? Huh? Oh, you're a bean slinger? I know a couple little things, but I never studied it for real. I might be able to teach you a little telekinesis. Should help you handle the cleaver more easily. What's it? Raise his awareness telekinetically. Ooh. Wow, that's a big buff. You spend some time teaching the butcher how to manipulate objects with his mind, at least well enough to make his cleaver seem a little lighter and a little less unwieldy. He gives you some of his animal carcass as payment. Nice. Well, that was a good encounter. Ooh, look at them teeth. Hey there, buddy. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? Why, no. I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know. Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? What are my options? He looks you up and down. Well, silver plating anything costs at least 500 meat, and you don't look like the kind of fella who... You don't look like a fella who has that kind of meat. I kind of resent that, but you're also right. I'll come back when I'm a little wealthier. I'm needing more meat. Guess we're going to the rescue mission. You see a glint of light in the distance. When you get closer, you realize that the sun was reflecting off the lens of a discarded pair of binoculars. Well, I'm going to grab them. I can see things with those. Maybe we should have taken harvesting. Okay, my spleen is for potions. I haven't found a place to make potions yet. Hi. Gosh, a real life... You just saw two of them. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Jay Stevenson. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Do you need any errands run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting. Nice. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near the cave that makes an unusual humming sound. No problem, I'll be right back. Not yet, sorry. Can I buy some medical supplies? Okay. I can sell that. I can sell that. Don't need that. I don't need that. Keep that. I can sell the nasty ring. Alright, what do you have? I should be able to make these at some point in time. Oh, I need broken leg pills. Need those for the guy back in, what's it? Well, we'll go to the humming cave then. You smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging towards you, covered in mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby. If the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable, so it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Well, I'm gonna fight it. Shouldn't a Smellington... Okay, so a bunch of stuff I can sell, no problem. Oop, wrong buttons. Whoa, that was fast. Pick purple grass. Huh? These rocks are weirdly organized. They sure are. I don't hear any humming. The snake isn't going to let you pass without a struggle. A struggle it is. All right. Get beamed. Nice. No step on snake? Well, too late. I already stepped on it. Electric snake skin. Ooh. Put it on your hat to add 7 spell. Holy crap. Push it over. Oh, that would have stopped the snake. Whoa, what is that thing? What in the world? Monolith is dark. That looks dangerous. There's a huge cave in at some point. A weird device. Take it. You've got a strange stone arrow. Made out of one of the longest parts of the game. Crazy. $79. I want to get gumption up. Okay, we'll go drop those off, and then I gotta take those pills back. Property of Fork All Dead Library. Big 2 bags. Ooh, Beancraft. Bag is full of... Alright, nice. Get more bean skills. Read it. Butterbean, Uncanny Presence. Poem scribbles and market keeps shifting chain. Uncanny provides a permanent. Well, yeah. Passive perks are the best. When you come to, you look in the margins of the book and see that the poem has been replaced with a crude drawing of you. Horrified, you destroy the book. Just in case. Were you able to find the humming cave and the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Thank you. Bye. Alright, now I've got to go... Okay, let's go back to Dirtwater, and we'll return the pills. The Professor's house. I'm going to continue where I'm going. Alright, so we can get this done. Check on him. Yep, here you go. 20 XP. Wow. Feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go on, drink some milk or something. Alright, well, that was nice. That was easy. Alright, let's... I guess we'll go to the Professor's house. I don't have safe Kraken. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackled house in the middle of the desert. Okay. 129. Let's go for 1 level of gumption. I guess we'll throw a grit in there. Pain tolerance would be nice. Okay, give me 1 second. My phone is going crazy. I am back. I am back. Okay, get that back up. All right, we're good to go. I'm just rocking out of there, ain't I? Okay. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Check yourself. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelash seem to be getting along just fine. Professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Flush it. Yay! Books are boring. It's a wonder their shell isn't full of holes. Is wide circles and lines. Excuse me, my name's Jay Stevenson. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Prefessor. Or the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this beeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the beeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is L vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. L what's a now? L vibrato. Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't that exciting? Here, let me have a look at that. At your beeping gizmo. Give them the device. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other L vibrato technology and homes in. You see, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket. There, good as new. Just swipe up and down to turn it on and off. Swipe? Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandon L vibrato technology. But it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the L vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Oh, okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at the perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of L vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Ah, I get you. Right? You're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever device you find. And if you can get them up and running, that'll benefit. And if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit us both. All right, deal. 1 second. Let me drink some water. There is a lot of talking in this game. Great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? If you can make your own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. All right, what do I need? Yeah, barely talking at all as I read through a book's worth of text. These components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. "20 identical socks." Okay, so I just gotta find... told you how to turn this. Do you want to shut it down? No. I'll keep that running. Alright. I guess we'll go up to Fort Aldead. The L vibrato beeps and you follow the signal because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Hi, hulking robot. 59 isn't that bad. I'm guessing that stench damage isn't going to do much to this thing, because it's, you know, not alive. Ow, doesn't do any damage at all. Free scrap. Easy. 35. Fort all dead. Hi. Holy goddamn! Yeah, this is a little intense. We have to do something about this immediately. Any ideas? Well, only way I can think to get rid of all of these things all at once would be to poison them somehow. That isn't very doctorly. What, you've never heard of vaccination? Look, would you rather fight an army of skeletons all at once, or find a way to slip something into their food supply nice and quiet? Lost Dutch oven mine. Tidy. I can get this tarp off the crate. These crates are just decorative. This trash can's... Well, I am digging through terrible stuff all the time. Old patrol cap. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. Nope. Someone left their knapsack. Look through it. Cryptic note about ley lines. Interesting. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Introductory next notes. Of course I'm going to read it. The last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their stations and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of the sentence. Fascinating. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with skeleton riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. The one wandering in the end of the... There's one... Well, I want to fight. I can literally kill these things in one hit with her. Instant grits, 20 EXP. Picks a bone, examines it carefully. Walk away. There's no names. Okay, so I could harvest that if... Now you look inside that? Oh, yeah. Okay. Open it. Ooh, needles. Stuff I can sell. I think that was all the need. Nope, I still have one. Nice. I gotta remember to be on the lookout for hay. I could, but I don't really need... I mean, XP wouldn't hurt, but I don't really need any at the moment. So this is just going to be, yeah, nothing for me. skeleton spore? It's basically just dust. Fair enough. Model of the region. Giant map of the region. Beg your pardon. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Lazy Dude Ranch. Tidy. I think that was all my... Yeah. So I've got to find something to poison them. I don't know what poisons skeletons. I guess let's go to the ranch. Found a circus. Keep on going where you're going. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yup. Kick it open. Lasso lock. Nice. Like, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies here to buy. What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds? That's a derogatory term created by man, but yeah, basically. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll take one. Hey, groovy, thanks. Bye. What does that net me? Doesn't do anything. Howdy. Hey, young man, what's happening? Yeah, that's not what I was wondering. Howdy, I mean, what's happening? Oh, not much, man. We moved out onto this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants. But that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this a friend of mine made it. I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking about trying a new style. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like as kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over that way. I'd swap you for one. You mean like this one? Nice, man. Barter, like commerce, man. Except natural. Can you dig it? Groovy. Howdy, I'm Jay. I'm Louise Larthrop. Why the long face, Louise? Geez, basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you just leave? Haven't got any meat. Or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. Such a mess. How'd you get into this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. Huh, so you're looking for work? Oh God, desperately. The only trade I know is baking though. Do you know somewhere where that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it came with a room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't. Sorry. Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know. I will do. Manure garden. Their garden is looking kind of like mine is. All right. I found that one first. Let's go over there. Reach for the sky, clown! You quickly turn around to see a grizzled-looking man in all black clothes except for his hat, which was white with bright-colored spots. He's pointing a gun at you. Who you calling a clown, jerk? It's true, you don't have clown markings. You mean like a stupid polka dot hat that only a clown would wear? You may be no clown, but you're a fool if you think I'll accept your insults. Bring it, Chuckles! Nobody calls me a clown. He's a clown hunter. Chuckles the clown hunter. Get beamed. Colorful hat. Alright, what does the hat do? 4 Moxie. That's for pistols. Okay, 84 EXP. I'm going to save up for one more level of gumption. And then I'll start working on other stuff. Well, the stench here is barely tolerable. These lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them. Miner's pants and a gas mask. Well, that's it better. Stench resistance? I don't really need that. The miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. Plum pudding, soda crackers. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess these miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Ah, jeez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen, like a parking lot oil spill. And occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from your human body's natural instinct of self-preservation. Why did the music all of a sudden get way louder? Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That's what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hands as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bone. The smell intensifies and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Pull! Ooh, pants! You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole in the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Hooray! 2 armor, 2 speed. Wow, that's amazing. Stinky pants. Creative mining supplies. Open it up. Sulfur match, smelling shells. Okay. Cart's empty. Okay. A can of oil. I know where to get that. Did this? No, still wait. Oh, I don't know why it's so loud down here. Okay, where was the shop again? There we go. Down there. Going to Button Willows. You find a crate lying on the side of the trail. Its lid kicked loose. It has fell off the back of a cart LTD stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Open it up. Handful of nails and ranch punch. Ooh. Don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need those, or those, or those. I need that one. Keep that, keep that. I don't need this anymore. Don't need that anymore. All right. I'm assuming I'll need the hammer eventually, but I don't have enough to buy that. And this girl has a can of oil. Okay. Okay, where is... I want to use this. Gives you the grinning skull skill. This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Yeah? Okay, it's your freedom. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see words on the page, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes strained with secrets. Grinning skull. Double skill, yeah. Oh, okay, so it does spooky damage. Spooky. Cool. Alright, now we gotta go back to the mine. I don't have foraging. I gotta find out where to get that. Alright, now we gotta go down here and oil the elevator. I'm gonna crawl all the way. We'll get there. Oil it. Ride down. Alright. Let's see what we got down here. I like how he funny walks into the elevator, too. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be such readily available meat left in a working mine. Were they digging for it? If not, what were they digging for if not this? Curious. Meat. 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 This guy is totally out of it. His gibbering and drooling, he doesn't even seem to see you. Try to talk to him. Hey buddy, are you okay? Glorbrob Bibbly Berto Gorut Glub. Uh-huh. You wave your hand in front of his face, he doesn't react at all. Okay, well, meat. Meat. Shovel's dull and useless. Broken pickaxe. Miner's helmet. Looks like the miner died trying to dig deeper with their hands. Ominous lad. Well, I mean, I've been digging through spittoons, flushing toilets. You can't stop me from going into a dark pit. This gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Extract it. Effluous. This guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. You start to feel uneasy. Finger bones are all splintered. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. This guy worked his fingers to the bone digging and then worked his bones to the marrow. Your heart is pounding. These scratched are just painted on in blood. You have to get out of this pit now. Gouge or dart with blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. You get near a rock. The voices in your head begin screaming too loudly. You have to get out. Fine, fine. I'll leave. No, I don't want to leave. Fine. Cartwheel away. Got a bunch of meat out of that. Oh, it's really valuable. Alright, well, I could just as well go back and buy that hammer. I'm gonna go get the hammer first, because I'm assuming it's gonna be useful. Okay, let's buy the other can of oil. Well, we'll buy the hammer first. I have the shovel. I don't need that. And we'll buy another can of oil just to have around, just in case. Because I might need it. Okay, so I've got a lot of tools, which is really nice. Okay, now I guess we're going to the circus? Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Not a fan? They're so creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories. Huh, those old fairy tales, demon clowns and demon cows fighting wars in hell? Right. Right, and supposedly rodeo clowns dressed up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles and it became a traditional thing. If you'd asked me 30-odd years ago, I'd have said you were nuts for even considering that might be real. These days, I'm not so sure. But that fella there is just a man in makeup with a crap job at a carnival. Yeah, I know. Still creeps me out, though. This music is horrific. As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Talk to him. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I can believe Lavender Town vibes is right. I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then, but if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Well, I certainly can. That's my job. After all, for you, sir, a ticket will be 5,000 meat. Say what? Does that seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, the price is real steel. Well, you've got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk traveling little circus here. We got rides, games, food, and amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skills like none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me about Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on the stage and throws knives, and he never misses his target. Do you leave out the part where he puts an apple on the head or something? What? Oh, right. Sure. Tell me about the food. We've got your favorite, popped corn, sarsaparilla with a fancy new bottle cap, and get this. Did you hear about the new thing invented called cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly, more or less. Tell me about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grizzly merry-go-round accident since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. Well, we got some, then. You're not doing a very good job selling me on this. Why? Whatever do you mean? Attempt to outfox the clown. Well, first you ask for an outrageous sum of meat, and then you describe your circus in terms that make it sound distinctly cut rate. Well, now, if you really expect me to pay that much money, you better be doing your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. On the other hand, if you think it's as chintzy as you described, you'd be asking a price cheap. You'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome a poor word of mouth. Which leads me to the conclusion. That for some reason you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. The clown starts looking nervous. Now, let's not jump to conclusions, friends. I'm just pulling your leg a bit, clowning around like we do. It's all in good fun. So the actual price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Sure, but what are you going to do with half a horse? The circus is more entertaining. Let me think about it. I need more outfoxing, or I need more meat. Well, I guess it's to Dynamite Dan's, and then we'll go to the Gulch. Off the side of the trail, you notice one of them furry cactuses. It's definitely seen better days. Its prongs are limp, and its hairy coat is disheveled. Spruce it up a little bit. Well, make it look nice. Well, this place has my complete and utter trust. Can't afford that. Knoll Ridge Mine, here I come. Yeah, I figured that's the that item I could buy would open the train thing. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this here mine. First one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock. The second one is covered in some kind of white goo. And the third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination on it. Open the first locker. Its mining helmet. Open the third locker. You don't know the combo? Well, darn. Open the second locker. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died here after his coworkers played a prank on him. Well, they stuffed him in the locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful, murderous intent. Let's get ready to fight. Shaving cream covered skeleton. Spooky damage. The bone saw is coming in majorly handy. I'm guessing I'll find this somewhere down here. We'll leave the cart. Meat nuggets. I'm guessing I'll find the need some rope or something. Okay. Well, let's head there. Okay, we have more El Vibrato stuff. Okay. Bean shield. I have rope. No, I have a lasso, it's not rope. I wonder if fire damage will do anything to this. It's a lot of damage. Fire will do. And the bean. Didn't you say you needed 5? So I have 4. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now, going away, please. This goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Talk to the goblin. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only goblin being very private. Outthink him. That's not very nice. This is not very nice. Don't you want to fostering better human-goblin relations? I could be new human ambassador. And you go to Human Town being their goblin ambassador. Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomatics. Yes, okay. The mayor shakes her hand and starts walking towards Dirtwater. Good, good. Nothing interesting in Goblin. Library in Goblin. Delicatessen. Storage. Bread herring storage. The mayor's house. Holy crap, there's a lot of houses. Well, I guess we're just going to start on one end and work our way to the other. You hear quite the rustle as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Go on and beat the straw out of it. Trigger-happy Gulch Goblin. All the bean spells. You dig through the crates again, but there was nothing interesting among them. Alright, let's start here. Building relations like Putin. That is how I do it. It's quiet inside. Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves in there are filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Browse more. How to bird noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great-crested gerbil impression from the book, but that's how detailed it is. Browse more. Alice going into a seeing glass. This popular child's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it brilling being a tove of slithering did a wabe gearing and also gimbling. Cool. You listen at the door but don't hear anything. Go inside. Rats, it's locked. Pick the lock. You make short work of the lock. Head inside. Ooh, goblin sandwich. That's not great. It's not great at all. What was this? Storage. No sound comes from it. Check it out. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny tablets, each labeled with numbers in goblins. Look in a random drawer. Ooh, a goblin lollipop. Look in more random drawers. Keep looking. Look at an even randomer drawer. Goblin trousers. That's not great. Yeah, figured that. But you hear a couple of goblins rustling around in there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. Well, interrupt them. These are magic goblins. Increase my armor. Summon the bean. We are going to burn the little goblin. It does a lot of damage. Just hit me with a fish? Hit her with a fish. Try to fill with rotten fish. Mayor's house. You don't hear anything inside. Check it out. Well, I mean, truth be told, getting hit with a fish would hurt. Investigate the bed. It's made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles that can't be comfortable. Check out under the desk. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one says important secrets on it. Read the important secrets. Though the only one that actually pertained to Sergei was a spare key to a treasure cave in drawer 6105 of the storage hut. Isn't this the storage hut? Justice and Gulch treasure key. Okay. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in goblin tongue. This vantage point, you can also notice a sign hanging to the door reading "Backstage Entrance Here at Being." They're pointing, well, I'm gonna head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind the curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, but it also has been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. Keep watching. For a while, the bit where the actor has to do sword fighting is pretty entertaining. Nice. Cafe. You listen to the door, but don't hear anything. Check inside. The door is locked. Well, I'm just picking the lock. Bad stuff. Guns a-blazing. Cactus there. Bean shield. Big bean. Get the chef. Or I'm gonna get the cactus. No, get the chef. Well, I don't like her. Don't like me. Whiff. Get beamed. Get beamed. Not a very good pistol. So I didn't have to fight him to get the other key. I have both of them now. Okay. Okay. This goblin is paying more attention to the book, Goblet, than to you, but you're pretty sure you aren't going to just be waltzing on by. Listen, I'd rather beat him up than spoil the ending of a book. So we're gonna beat him up. Ow. Well, my lady's down. Thought that was supposed to lock... poison him. Wait a second. Okay, so I can't get a second beam. Oh, got it. That makes sense. I thought the shield would absorb their hits, but it doesn't. It's only ranged. He should go next turn, and so should he. $20 for that? That's not a lot. That's a lot of meat. Hey, I got dynamite. I ate 2 needles, though. I'll have to come back with needles here. Okay. Now that that's done. Alright, let's go sell a bunch of stuff. Open it up. Right, let's go sell a bunch of stuff. So, because I hate having my inventory full. I don't need the goblin pistol because I don't want to get rid of the stench one after that. So sell that. I don't want these. I don't want anything that... increases your armor. Keep that. Keep that. I'm not going to use the gas mask. Alright, looks like that's everything. No, that might be worth it to buy. Alright, let's go see if I can poison those skeletons then. At Fort All Dead. We're gonna fight the skeleton. Wait. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps out at you from under the underbrush. He's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry. Question his designation. Hold on there just a minute, soldier. What's an infantry soldier doing wearing a cavalry hat? Hiss, chatter. What kind of fool do you take me for? Cavalry soldiers ride horses. That's what cavalry means. If you're cavalry, where's your horse? That's what I thought. Give me that hat, soldier. You can have it back when I see you riding a horse. It's not bad. Oh, I got 200. Okay, so let's throw a gumption in. That'll get me more AP. leaves me with 114. I guess we'll drop a bean shield on them. Do it that way. We're gonna have to get our main stats up a little bit more eventually here, but 2 armor. That's better stats. Well, I guess it is. We're going to try to poison these guys. Do I get to keep the binoculars? I do. Okay, so there's nothing more to find around here. We're going to try to poison these guys, and then we're going to end stream. I see, it doesn't give me the option to cook, though. Maybe I gotta talk to the leader? He doesn't seem to notice you. Working on it. Yeah, see, I don't... Doesn't seem to give me the option to do anything. Taint the food and water with waste. Okay. Oh, okay, so I needed the thing from the privy. Got it. Okay. Well, let's Alright, we'll do the circus too. I was hoping Gub would show up. Well, this is unusual. In this wooded area out in the middle of nowhere, a goblin has constructed a little lean-to with a rough wooden counter. It looks like something a kid would sell lemonade out of, except instead of lemonade, they've got a shiny bit of jewelry. Hello, many hello to you, good human. Are you having interest in a fine example of goblin jewelry craft? Talk to it. You look over the display of jewelry, which in usual goblin fashion is cobbled together from bits of scavenged materials. They're shiny materials, though, and charming in an outsider art kind of way. Did you make this yourself? Most likely. Oh no, mine skill is to sell only. These I am buying from goblin artisans and the savings to passing along to you, the customer. Examine the merchandise. On closer inspection, most of the jewelry on offer is rubbish, but you do spot a few rings that look rather nice. The goblin notes your interest. The elegant-looking ring? Oh, yeah, I don't like minus to stats, so that was a waste. But it's fine. Good to know. I'd like to see the circus, please. Alright. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Thank you. Enter the circus. You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, and find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Got it. Merry-go-round is dirty. Read the sign. Condemned. Got it. Also small sign. Red hot, foot-long kinds of mustard lost and found. Talk to the vendor. The clown grins and gestures at the little charcoal grill beside him. Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot foot-long sausage? How much are they? 250 meat. What are the condiments? Onions, pickle, relish. 2 kinds of ketchup. Yep, ketchup and catsup. No thank you. I'd like to see the lost and found. Oh, sure, what'd you lose? Well, nothing. What, you just figured you'd see if you had anything you liked? Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Are they actually a foot long? 12 inches? Because you guys go. There's a lot of guys say that. Oh, making the jokes. I'm just going to stop you right there, seeing as there's ladies and children present. Want one or not? No, thank you. Hi. Selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees you, he smiles and waggles the balloon. Talk to the clown. Hello, interested in a balloon? Toy balloon. How much are they? For you, 30 meat. What colors do you have? Oh, well, just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Well, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. All right, I'll buy one. Can you tell me more about the circus? Well, it's really more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Oh, what would you like to know? Who's the Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Oh, got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's the real highlight of the carnival. What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Northwestish. It was a little hole-in-the-ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's tradition. When the, rodeo stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circus and carnivals. Over the years, it just became a normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. All right, see you around. Catch you later, alligator. I don't want any candy. Main stage. Take a closer look. Well, howdy there, fella. This here game's a challenge of strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try the luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. What's the game? Simple as can be. Just take that big mallet over there, hit the letter, ring the bell, you win. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. I'll give it a shot. Big mallet, good luck, hit it hard. Well, that's average. Crap. Bard, welcome. What's my highest stat? Mysticality. Take a closer look. Step right up, fella. If I may say so, it looks like you've got the intelligence of a learned individual, and it happens to be... Oh, wait, no, it's going to be 20. So I don't have stats for this. Whoops. I need 2 more mysticality, so I'm going to need more experience. Hello, Phil. Can I interest you in the wonders and mysteries and delights of the Shine Show? What do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed in light of freaks, not just freaks. For you, 300 meat. And for anyone else, 300 meat. No thanks. Alright, I'm gonna go farm up enough to get a couple levels of mysticality so I can win that thing. Snake Spring. I think Fort All Dead might have been fine too. But we'll go here, since I know this one gives me 40. Yes, the animations in this game are incredibly majestic. Alright. Bean shield. They really have a hard time biting that bean, huh? How's it going today, Bard? That should kill. Nice. That is really good. Congratulations on your promotion. That's impressive. Yeah, the Bean Guardian is ridiculous. Also, this girl's incredibly strong, too. 9 HP to the whole field? That's nuts. Alright, we'll cast that one. I might do a little farming after stream, too, and get my stats up. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, that should get me 20. I think that should be enough to win. Yeah. You come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than the typical goblins, probably because their boots are taller than typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall, they must be half stuffed with socks just to keep the tops from jamming the goblin's groin. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating as they pass. Hey, human! Hey, what are you doing in this place? This is my ground to stomping. Don't you mean stomping grounds? What? Talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes, tall boots to have, so also tall am I. That's cool, but there are uncomfortable seeming very. I too having no sensation in feet now. This is fine. Help it with its feet problem. Waiting, your feet, you cannot to feel? Perhaps they have leaving entirely. Okay, that's bad. Oh, let me have a look. You don't know much about goblin physiology, but you're pretty sure the feet shouldn't be brown when the rest of the goblin is green. It takes some doing, but you eventually manage to convince the goblin that probably shouldn't be wearing those boots until they can be altered to fit properly and bandage it up a bit. Send it on its way. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can win that Mysticality game now. Give it a whole lot. Okay, so I got +5 spell damage. So I have to have it all the way up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to farm. Alright, that's fine. I'll farm off stream. So we are going to save here. I think the game auto-saves, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, we're gonna save here. Oh, wish I could have wished happy birthday to Gub, but that's okay. Thank you everybody for coming. It was a blast. I like this game a lot. I will continue playing this game. I am planning on streaming 3 p.m. every Monday from now on. For the European fans of mine, because I kind of felt bad about not doing that. So I'm going to do 3 p.m. Mondays, and then it'll be 7 p.m. Wednesday and Fridays, because I do have to get work done. But I will be trying to stream a little earlier on Mondays. So I want to thank you guys for coming. I appreciate seeing you here. And I will be back next week, Monday at 3 p.m. So I'll be playing Baldur's Gate, or I'll be playing this. Maybe I'll play this on early. The weather's also turning, so I could probably get back to VR games one of these days too. That'd be nice. So, but I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great evening and have a great weekend. So we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.